I hear someone familiar calling from somewhere inside the house. I'm panicked. They're in my bathroom. Why haven't they come out? Why do I recognize their voice? I'm tiptoeing. My heart is racing. It's the mirror. It's me. My reflection says to me, I've been trying to talk to you. Please, the reflection says again. I blink and stare in disbelief. I know how this looks, he says, but I need your help. It is the middle of the night. Is this real? Confused but curious, I ask, with what? He looked exactly like me, but still foreign for some reason. His mouth and body language no longer matching mine. It made me feel sort of sick. Reflections aren't supposed to talk to real people, but I don't know what else to do. There's no time. I'm in real trouble, and no one here can help me. Someone is trying to get me, and I don't know what that means for you. I'm trying to help. What do you mean, get you? What would that mean for me? What am I even supposed to do? I started breathing heavily, almost definitely spiraling. Why me? I don't have a lot of time to explain. I don't know what that would mean for you. That's the point, he said hurriedly. All you need to know is I need out. If you want to save your face, I mean. Like I said, I want to help. My face? I could feel the blood leaving my body. It was unsettling to see my reflection stay the same shade of pink and not turn as ghostly white as I'm sure I was. My mind raced with thoughts. Do they change the shade of their skin just to match ours? Reflections have feelings? What is the point of them mimicking us their whole lives if they do? Do they have lives? What the fuck is happening right now? Hey, relax. I'm here to help, he said as he shushed me. Trust me when I say that I can explain later and that we literally do not have the time to discuss this right now. Yeah, don't mind me. You're breaking the rules of physics and my reality. I'll just be super calm and relaxed, I say sarcastically. Why have you never spoken to me before? Have things always been this way? I've never been in the type of danger I'm in right now before. And even before this, there have always been extreme consequences for breaking the barrier between reflections and real people. Most reflections don't even want to talk to real people. He sighed. You know how there are bad people who do things to good people? The same is true for reflections. And when you get in the way, they don't want to keep you around. Okay, so what happens if we do get you out? Where do you go? What happens to me? And my face? It doesn't matter to me. Anywhere is better than here. In the distance was a faraway shriek, followed by an earthquake-like shaking off the wall. The mirror almost fell off. He gasped and said, I have to go. They found me. Fine, I say before he left. What motivation would I have to lie to myself? Besides, maybe he really is just running from something he did in that world. Maybe he didn't do anything. We can only do this at midnight. Meet me back here in 2 hours, he said. I nodded and he disappeared. I sit there staring at a blank mirror. It is unsettling. I go back to my bedroom, not for sleep, but to at least have a space to let my mind go. None of my questions were answered. Now all I could do was wait. Midnight rolled around, slow enough. I crept back to the bathroom, hopefully more prepared this time. I peeked around the corner to an empty mirror. Hey, you there? I whisper. He creeps around the edge of the mirror to whisper a quiet, yes, back to me. What do we do? I asked. Okay, we can only do this if we both want it. There's a reason people in reflections don't switch in and out, because people don't know, and most reflections are content where they are. Grab my arms, I'll grab yours, and pull. I lean into the mirror, and it's like dipping into a thicker version of water, clear but dense. When we started pulling, I felt so much pressure. It made it harder to pull than I expected. Actually grabbing his arms gave me a pit in my stomach. It was already too late. When we both pulled, it was like a reverse birth. Being thrust out of where I was, through the thick water and on the other side. I guess the thickness was only the threshold because the other side felt just like my side. Instead of me pulling him to my side, we had switched. What happened? I asked, shaking off the transfer. I had basically jumped through my bathroom mirror and tumbled out the other side. I see him look around and stand up slowly too. He touches his hands, his body, and slowly says, "Perfect." My stomach instantly dropped. I stood up to face him. "What are you talking about? This isn't what was supposed to happen." "To you," he said. "This is what I always wanted to happen. I wasn't sure it would work, though." I got chills from his words, but my blood boiled with anger. He had me take pity on him, while also implying my own safety was in danger. None of it was true. "Why?" I spit. "Because something was out to get you? So you just traded someone innocent to them for what? You're a coward." Quite the opposite. No one was ever out to get me. I made it up. People don't hunt reflections. I didn't get out of there to get out of there. I got out to get in here, he said. "I'm in love." "What could you possibly be in love with in my world that isn't in yours? You literally have everything I do." "I love Hannah." "Our sister? That is disgusting. You can't be serious." "She is your sister. I've loved her for longer than you can imagine. I've lingered in the corners of the mirror while she talks to her reflection." I listened in horror. "She will never be with you. Even if you're not me, you're close enough. You look exactly like her brother. Why can't you be with reflection, Hannah? She is so dull and hollow." "Some of what I told you is true. Most reflections don't want to talk to real people. They are perfectly content. She's nothing like a real Hannah." I feel like I'm gonna vomit. You are disgusting. Then it dawned on me. What happens to me now? He shrugged. "I don't know. I don't care. Really, I think you'll just stay where you are." "You really think you can get away with this?" I asked. "Duh. The world can't go short of reflection now." An evil smile slithered across his face. "I don't want to go back, so this would never work again. But I have also decided to never touch a mirror again. Even though reflections can only talk to their person, I can't risk letting you ruin everything." He turned to face the mirror, shouted, "Oh no!" and threw a closed fist at the mirror and shattered it. I just stood there. Nowhere to go, nothing to say. I had been played. I don't know how he's going to explain the broken mirror, but I guess that's the least of my problems. I'll just get a new one, and I'll be able to see into that world again. He's going to make it look like I'm going after my sister, ruin my family. I'm only 16. I have my whole life ahead of me. Well, had. I guess it just shows you can't trust anything, even your own reflection.